So we're in a game against Anaban. He probably sniped me, or he's just using Balloon or P.E.K.K.A. That's like the two decks he always use if he doesn't snipe someone. So I'm just gonna log, and he's not doing anything. So he's probably not. He probably didn't snipe me, or he would just play the card already. Yeah, he has Balloon, so it's probably gonna be a signature deck: the P.E.K.K.A, Freeze, Ice Wizard, or the Bowler, Electric Dragon, Battle Healer deck. And he's gonna waste his Battle Healer. Gonna cycle my Skeletons for the Battle Healer, and then I'm gonna cycle my Archers. He's gonna waste his Baby Dragon as well. And I'm gonna Knight opposite lane. I'm gonna go Xpow this lane since he still has to deal with a Knight on that lane. So let's see what he does. Just gotta kind of ignore this Ice Spirit and Log. Maybe catch him off guard and get an Xpow lock maybe. Didn't get Xpow lock, but the Knight did like 800 damage on his other tower, so we're fine. So we're just gonna chill out until we're at full or he does something. And just gonna cycle my Skeletons. I don't want to cycle my Knight because I wouldn't have an answer for his Baby Dragon. And unfortunately the Tesla died, where I would have just went with a Xpow in front probably to support my Tesla. And the Archers like that, so he has a NATO. Yep. Yeah, that Xpow is dead. I could Ice Spirit Dialing instead, in the Log, the Bowler side. The defensive Xpow this position, so if you keep going the left lane on my side, like at my point of view, then it's gonna activate the King Tower if the Balloon doesn't take that much damage. Yeah, I'm gonna try not to. I'm not gonna try and like kill the Balloon, so maybe it gets King activation. But unfortunately, it didn't. So I'm just gonna test up where I can hit the Electric Dragon. It's fine placing my Tesla there because I can like pull the Balloon with my Xpow like this, and then the Tesla will kill the Balloon. He freezes. Yeah, I guess that's okay play because I have to use my Knight now for the Baby Dragon. Actually, I'm not gonna waste a Knight. It's fine me taking a hit from Baby Dragon since we're up by like 500, and I think we're in trouble. He's gonna freeze, so I think we lost, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna Fireball and Ice Spirit last second, and he freeze very late, but we're down like 2,000 damage. We're down like by like 1,400 damage. Since he just wasted an E-Drag like that, I get a free Tesla, and he just wasted Bowler, which is like one of the best answer to my Xpow. I'm actually gonna Fireball and Ice Spirit the Balloon, and fully counters the Balloon without getting hit on my Xpow and only death damage. So I'm gonna try to protect the Xpow as much as possible. And I'm gonna defensive Xpow since that Xpow is still alive, and I'm up on Elixir, and that should be GG. Just gonna test a high just in case something weird happens. And yeah, that matchup is like pretty easy. Like you can just pull the Balloon to your Tesla with your Xpow if like they try to bypass it, but sometimes they can bypass it if you place your Xpow wrong. So we're searching for a match, and it's gonna take a while probably. Going against Morden, he's probably using Royal Giant because he always uses that deck since it's like broken. So I don't want to cycle my Knight because he's just gonna Fisherman it and then kill it and then just go for RG, and then I'll have a tank for like his really Ghost, and then like I lose basically. So I'm just gonna cycle Log on the Fisherman, I still don't want to use my knight. Now I use it. The reason why I place it below the Tesla because there's no point defending it since it's like low HP already, and it's gonna like stop him from going into a giant immediately. Just got skeletons because I think the E is gonna go on my tower, and this game is all about like spell damage. Rarely you go with Xpow unless like they overcommit and then you get an Xpow lock, but most good players don't overcommit. Even so, if they like overcommit, they can still probably like cycle back to their RG. So it's better not to like take some damage and you think you're gonna get like more damage back. Like that's not good to do because like I always try that, but like they always like cycle back to the RG and I'm down like a lot of damage and I just can't win from that point on. So I'm just gonna pre-place Tesla again. And just gonna skeletons the fisherman. Yeah, the Tesla is gonna be dead. If I use my net on top, then the Ewis would have been in the middle of the bridge and he probably could have went RG at the bridge. And then I gotta cycle back to my Tesla and that would be like low on elixir. I'm just gonna snipe the hunter. Gonna pre-place Tesla as usual. And just gonna cycle knight first. Log the other lane. And I'm gonna try to cycle back to another knight for that road goes. I'm gonna skeletons that lane because I know he's gonna fisherman. And he has to use a bar barrel. I'm gonna log defensive that side. And place another Tesla. He couldn't go in the other lane because like my stuff is still alive even though it's like 1 HP, so that's good for me. Like I know he has another RG, but I probably would have lost in the RG like at the bridge, or would have got hit on my tower. So I'm just going to second knight in the back as usual, and just wasting a heal spirit. I think it gets a hit, yeah, but it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna defend the Xpow, even though that's like the low HP side. I'm more worried on the other side because this side is gonna target on the Xpow, and like the Xpow has more HP than Tesla, so I don't have to worry that much. Just gonna pre-place Tesla instead of wasting my skeletons. I can use my skeletons to like protect my knight from his fisherman, for example. And I'm going to knight again since he just wasted where it goes as well. And then archers to bait out fireball. If we fireballs, I can like get like a free defense for Xpow, I guess you can say. But I can just cycle back to another one, so it doesn't really matter. That side is basically dead. Like you don't want to overcommit on the defense. Like, when you're using Xpow, you want to know like when a push is dead or not, and sometimes you can win games from that since you can like go offense or defense at the same time. We're just gonna cycle Iceberg at the bridge, force out something. Yeah, where's his fisherman? Try to protect it with my skeletons, and I fail. Archers. And then log. I'm gonna use that on this lane because the other lane that is both going for the hunter, so like that side doesn't have any support, so I'm good. Not defensive, so the road ghost doesn't go. Until the last second with the fireball. My spirit is a freezer for like 1.5 more seconds. And GG. This game is like pretty boring. You just wanna like keep spell cycling and never take RG hit, or else it'll be pretty hard to like come back, I guess you can say. So where it gets Agony King, and he's definitely gonna be using his normal deck. Giant Sparky, Hugh Spirit Zap, Tornado, Mini P.E.K.K.A, Electro Wizard. I don't know if I said like a card twice. Sorry if I did. And I'm just gonna chill here, because if I go Xpow, he's just gonna Sparky behind the tower and just like go all in. And if I pre-Tesla, he's just gonna Giant in the back, and it's going like my Tesla is gonna be like lower HP by the time his Giant comes out, and I have to like use another one. And unfortunately, the Iceberg didn't allow the Knight to not get hit. Just gonna log. I know he has Seal Spirit, and I'm Knight early because I thought he would zap the Tesla, so the Sparky would go on the tower last second, and I wouldn't have the reaction time for it. And just gonna cycle Ice Spirit at the bridge. I'm gonna go with Xpow since he just used this Sparky, and I want him to giant my Xpow. And I waste my archers there, but it's fine because I can defend really easily, especially when his Spark is on the other lane. I could just use like skeletons on it and then it'll die. Knight and Ice Spirit on the Electro Wizard just to kill it quickly. I know he was going to mini P.E.K.K.A, so that's why I used the Spirit. Or else I probably would have been in trouble because I was in low elixir. And this Electro Wizard Knight stayed alive. Now, like, I'm up the lead, like, I can like go offense for Xpow. He still has to use a card in front of the Giant. Yep, that's a waste of 4 elixir. This is good for me because I can like take a Spark hit, I think, and then we're still gonna be even damage. I can make a mistake here. If I make one, a log. Spirit. The Ice Spirit. High and the skeleton high as well. Defensively kills the Giant and then you pick up quicker. So sometimes you don't really like want to go for tower damage over your log, and it's better for defensive use. Here I fireball because I know I can cycle back to another one really quickly. And he can't really punish me. He just uses Giant and he still has to cycle back to Sparky, I believe. That's the place to do is. Just log it and let Tesla doesn't get damaged by the viewers. And we cycle archers first as well. And a Knight there first, and then Ice Spirit and Skeletons. The reason why I Knight first because I can send back to another one and get back just like that. But I have another Knight now. Just gonna Ice Spirit just in case. I forgot Ice Spirit. Triple elixir. Since the Xpow was on the Sparky, and it killed the Sparky before he retargeted the Xpow. Just gonna fireball, log, Skeletons high, Ice Spirit high as well, so he can't tornado to tower. So this match is pretty easy, except for like single, like you might mess up a defense and you might lose because of it, but you just want to try like. Normally, I Knight in the back even if he Giants first play and he has Sparky because like the Knight will